Let me tell you about the life I live, right? Better known as the baller life. It's not. I'm all about my baller status, just doing it big on a daily basis, like cruising in my car, chilling at the bar.
What's up, YouTube? This is James from Ballin' on a Budget Auto. I know I took like a massive hiatus from making videos, but here I am back again with my full Christmas spirit, with the Christmas story. I triple dog dare you. All right, guys, so what we're going to be working on today is replacing a windshield wiper arm transmission on a 2004 Saturn Ion. Man, Saturn Ions are a pain when it comes to these windshield wiper arm transmissions. So if you don't know Saturns too well, a lot of their parts are made out of plastic. So a windshield transmission arm, man, that thing is made out of plastic. That thing breaks so easy. It's crazy. Like, this is the second time that I've changed it. So hopefully this time it stays. We don't have to do this again, because that's crazy. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe that this thing breaks. Like, so if you got a Saturn Ion 2004, I think it's like 2003 to 2007. If you got one of those, do not turn on your windshield wipers when it's frozen, when it's cold outside, when your windshield is all iced over. Don't do it. I'm warning you, don't do it. So in order to change this windshield wiper arm transmission, I went to my local pull and pay and actually found a 2004 model and pulled the windshield wiper arm transmission out myself. It only cost $36. That actually came with the motor as well. And that actually turned out to be the best bet, because if you buy a brand new one, I think it's like, I looked it up on Amazon, I think it was like at least like 90 and above. And it's not that serious. I don't want to have to be spending that much on just a windshield wiper arm transmission. No, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. You know, nah, that's all right. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So let's go ahead and jump on that. All right. So first we're going to get started by taking off the two fasteners, one on this side and then one on the farther end. And we're also going to take out those two center bolts. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out this flat plastic fastener, just using my flathead screwdriver, getting underneath it. There we go. There's our plastic fastener. And it looks like the plastic fastener on this side is already missing, so we don't have to worry about that. But we do have two more bolts that hold in this guard. Okay, it looks like those two bolts are a 932. I'm going to attach it to my ratcheting driver. Okay, now going to loosen those two bolts. There's one. Then there's the second. All right, I'm going to pull those out. That's what they look like. Going for the second one. There we go, and both bolts are out. And now we're going to work on our windshield wiper arms. I'm actually going to take down the hood. All right, in order to get off the driver's side and the passenger side windshield wiper arms, I'm using my impact wrench, my tight reach, and a 13mm deep socket. Okay, attaching my 13mm socket. It's on there good. And attaching my impact wrench to my tight reach. Now with our driver's side unbolted, we're going to go to our passenger windshield wiper arm and detach it. Okay, our passenger windshield wiper arm for some reason was actually just a 12mm, so I went ahead and switched that out. Got my tight reach attached, and we're going to loosen it. There we go, got our bolt detached. And we're going to take off our wiper arms. Taking off these wiper arms shouldn't be too difficult, because I actually took these off recently. It might be a little bit harder for you guys. So they're actually still kind of loose. So all I had to do was just pull them right up. That's the driver. Head it over to the passenger side. Do the same thing. Slides right off. Okay, with both our wiper arms off and the plastic guard detached, we're going to raise our hood back up. Okay, first thing we're going to do before taking off this guard is we're going to actually detach this hose that goes to the windshield wiper fluid reservoir. Simple as pulling these clips and pushing forward, and it detached. So first I'm going to start by prying up and pushing this guard out of the way. There we go. Now we can slide it on up. Now with our guard up and out of the way, we have full access to our wiper arm transmission and motor. And all we have to do is unfasten 1, 2, and 3 bolts, and our wiper transmission arm will come right out. Okay, testing out the size of these 3 bolts that hold in the wiper arm transmission. They look to be 10 millimeters. Alright, and we're going to start by unloosening them. Using my tight reach again, I've got the 10 millimeter socket attached to the tight reach, and I'm going to be using the impact wrench to unscrew it. Okay, with the tight reach attached and the impact attached, we're going to go ahead and unscrew. 1 of 3 bolts taken out. Now for the second bolt, got our tight reach attached. We're going to unloosen. There's our second bolt. The last and final bolt, I'm going to attach our tight reach. And there's our final bolt. With all 3 bolts detached, our wiper transmission arm can pull right out. Just going to lift it up. Face this part down and flip it over. So then I have access to the wire harness that is attached to the wiper transmission arm motor. And then right in here, we're going to use a flathead screwdriver, wedge it in and pop this clip so then we can get this wire harness detached. I'm going to push into where this clip is. Okay, after wrestling, getting this clip off, I kind of accidentally broke it a little bit, but it still actually locks down. What we're going to replace it with, a wiper arm transmission and motor that I got from a pull and pay. All right, so I'm going to flip it over and attach our clip. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of electrical tape over that since I broke the clip a little bit, just so no water gets in there. Okay, with electrical tape secure around there, I'm going to go ahead and put this into position. Grabbing our 3 10 millimeter bolts, I'm going to go ahead and lightly attach them. With our 10 millimeter bolts put in position, I'm going to go ahead and tighten them up. Not over tightening them. And then our final one. Okay, with all 3 attached, it's in there securely. We're going to bring down our plastic guard. And slide it right back into place. There we are with our guard back in place, and with our wiper arm transmission poking through the top, we're going to go ahead and fasten down the guard. So first I'm going to put in our plastic fastener here and then screw in our 2 bolts. Start by putting in our center bolt. And then our last. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and bring down the hood and attach our wiper arms and make sure it works. Okay, grabbing our wiper arms, we're going to put them into position. Okay, flipping up the arms, we're going to attach the bolt. Okay, placing the bolt on, and then let's make sure our wiper arm is in the correct position before we fully tighten it. There we are, we got 1 tightened. Putting our final one into position. We got our wiper arms in position, and let's make sure they work. Turning on the car. Then turning on our wiper arms. And it appears that they work perfectly. Might have to adjust the driver's side arm a little bit, but otherwise they work. Alright, so what y'all saw in the video looks like it is working properly. I'm fucking ecstatic about that. Looks like all I gotta do is maybe tighten it up a little bit, make sure the arms are on there properly, and we're good to go. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Ballin' on a Budget. I hope this video was helpful. And if so, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you want to continue to see the latest content from Balling on a Budget Auto, go ahead and subscribe. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. I hope this video was helpful. If so, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing so you can see more content from Balling on a Budget Auto.